Hi everyone, Nikki here, Smurfy161. So I've come on to make a junk journal. Not sure what I'm going to do with the journal, but I've got a load of those hunky dory inserts that I just know I'm not going to get round to using in like my cards, even for selling and stuff, because the images don't match anything now. I haven't got like the toppers that go with it. And I thought they're just going to sit there. I was having a bit of a sort out and I thought, they're just sitting there. So I thought I would use them as signatures in this journal. So as you can see, I've got a Shreddies cereal box. I've taken off the, like the top bits. I've also cut it down so it's just a little bit higher than A5. So let me just get my ruler. So like this bit here, oops, is I was doing centimetres, my brain might cope a bit more then. So it's 18.5 centimetres by nearly 27 centimetres in height for like the cover. And I have got this pile of scraps. I'm really trying to stay on top of it, but it's all scrapbooking paper, so I thought I'll cover the front with that. I also have some napkins which I might cover over the top as well, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so I thought I'd come on and just glue the cover, and there will be some bits that I won't show on video, like how to sew the signatures in. I have done a video of a complete step-by-step before of me making a junk journal. So if you want to go and check that out, please do. There's loads of videos of how to sew signatures in, but I'll just be showing certain bits like me covering it and like making little pockets and stuff like that. I'll show on camera. I might use some lace down the side and stuff. So this video could be in several parts. So like part one's definitely going to be covering the cover. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. I'm just going to write something down before I forget, so just bear with me. If I don't write stuff down while I remember, it's gone. I was thinking of using Mod Podge, but I'm not fully sure yet. I think I'll just probably use my Pritt stick. Yeah, so I might use lace on the stuff, but I won't be able to show that on camera because I haven't got enough room to have my sewing machine, and I know I've glued up there, but I'll be putting something over the front of that, so I'm not worried about that. Yes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this journal yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put any paper on there. I might cover it up with some fabric or something afterwards, like I did with my Junkie Jill journal. I put lace over that, so I've got some fabric that I might cover with that afterwards once I've sewn everything in. But I am so trying to use up these scraps of paper. I now know how Vicky feels because I wasn't so bad before, but they just seem to come out of nowhere. I have got some big bits, and anything left over I will use to make pockets with and tuck spots and things, but I have no idea what I'm going to use this journal for. I might use it, I'm not sure, haven't decided yet. Just know that I want to make a junky journal because I haven't made one for a while. So yeah, you can see there's so many bits of scraps I've had left over that I just want to get on and use it up. I'm not worried. I've covered some of this up. Might help to hold it down a bit. Right, I don't want to keep using these big bits because I can use them as tuck spots and stuff. So these are a mixture from my paper pads that I've got, and I've only got 3. So I'm just so excited about this craft show that I'm going to in June. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said before, I haven't been to a craft show in years, so it's going to be really good fun just to go and have a bit of time with Mum. My dad would probably be racing. Actually, that bit's bugging me, so it's not going to see. That's another biggish bit. Right, let's cut that down. Of course, that won't get wasted. It goes in the junk box. I don't think, what's her name? Brain is not good. Rebecca will be happy with me for covering up Star Wars images, but I am making something else with it, so hopefully she'll let me off of it. See, I have got these really big bits left over. So I've got a little list of projects I want to do, and I have decided that I'm not saying a set day I'll be doing it or anything, but I am probably going to have a day where I do a load of videoing and upload like I did before, because I noticed that I'm putting like 3 videos up in one day, which then slows my internet down a bit, and I don't know if that's everybody's cup of tea. So I'm sort of going over this a bit because I want a nice sturdy cover. And then I've got, like I said, I've got some napkins that I might put over the front, so this will be underneath. I just want to sort of make it really textured-y and fun. Right. It's always strips you've got left over, strips a bit. I did last year those strip cards, so I might do them somewhere and just put on like a bit of an image. Oops. Sorry, I just realised I've got to make a phone call, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, bye. Sorry about that, but I just had to do that phone call before the person went home, so that's at least that job done. So I don't feel so bad now. So yeah, all of a sudden I looked at my watch and I was like, crumbs, I've got to make that phone call. Well, you know how time goes when you're I don't want to cover up too much of that, but still got that. Time goes when you're crafting, so it's like, oh no, let's get on and phone them. So I cannot believe it's 4 o'clock. I'm covering up quite a bit of that, so maybe let's do something like that. Right, so I only need a thin strip down there, so we will use that, and that's lifting up. So we will stick that down, and maybe if I just do, that might be easier. What side do I want? Not quite like the checks. So now I've only got a tiny bit of that pink showing through, but like I said, it's going to just turn that over so I can wrap that over. I'm going to be putting a napkin over the top anyway, so that's that side covered. That's a big piece. Just need a smallish bit to go there. Okay, I'll use that then. And the cats are pestering me, and I'm like, no, it's 4 o'clock, you'll just have to wait. I try not to feed them to about 5:30, 6, otherwise one of them, Lily, because she's such a piggy pants. Oh good, I've got a strip there. She'll what I eat all day long. She's a real piggy, so I have to be a bit careful with her. Right, let's put glue there. And then that. Okay, there. And turn that over. I hope you're seeing everything okay, because obviously it's quite a big piece of card, so I'm hoping you're seeing all right. Right, so we've got that, so I'm just going to grab the napkin. What should we use? Just trying to think which one I want. Let's try this one because I haven't used this one yet. So I don't know how many I want, so I'll just grab that. That should do. Right. Sorry, I have to close the cupboards, otherwise the cats go in there, so I do apologise for that sound. I think I am going to have to use my Mod Podge for this bit. So, yeah, what I am doing. Right, let's get the Mod Podge. Modgy Podge. Painty brush. Normally I would put something down, but as it's quite big, I thought I'll just clean it up afterwards. It's not too drastic. Sorry, I didn't separate the paper beforehand. Normally I've separated the napkins. I've got a pile of white ones over there that I want to stamp on. So it's just finding time to do all the ideas I've got. And then we'll send some out in. I know there's another layer there, it's just trying to get it. Right, I'll come back in a minute once I've got these napkins separated, because I could be here a while. See you in... Right, so I've finally managed to get the back off the napkins. Sometimes it's really easy, and then other times you struggle and go. I've used Dawn's tip from Let's Make a Mess today. So here, it just did not want to come off, so let's get the glue. So yeah, you might think I'm a bit weird covering this up, but I sort of just wanted to add some texture and I stop saying use some scraps up of paper, because we all know how they get. So yeah, I'm just using the matte Mod Podge water-based sealer glue and finish. It's a glue that I like because it does even, if I get it on my glass cutting mat, comes off nice and easy to clean. So we've got that side done. And these napkins that I'm using are from, where are they from? I just looked at the label before I came back on. From Morrison's. So they weren't too expensive, and I think they're really pretty. But it's terrible because I go somewhere and I've got like a friend who does, so I'm just putting this over the top just to see a little bit. She has napkins, so when we go like there for Christmas or something, she puts out nice napkins. And then bless her, when her husband's not looking, she gives me a couple of her napkins, because he's like, what are you doing that for? Why does Nick want them? And I'm like, well, I do put them on candles and I do this sort of thing with them. Actually, I quite like the paper poking through. That's quite fun, that. So, right, so that's that side done. So I'm just going to turn this just so it's easier for you to see as well. And it won't matter what way I put the flowers, because they're upside down one way and right way the other. That's amazing, the amount of pretty napkins you can find now. They seem to have really gone into like napkins and paper cups and stuff, and making them a lot prettier than they used to be. I think it's great, especially for us paper crafters. Just watched Vicky Mouse's video, and she had some lovely paper plates that I think she got from Home Bargains. They were, what theme were they? Oh, Alice in Wonderland. So they were like the tea party from that, had the Mad Hatter and stuff. Let's just put this over the top. So you can tell I'm being really careful how I'm putting the glue on it. I don't want too much. And Ali Cousins told me about putting talcum powder on it to stop them being so sticky. I also know you can use cornstarch. I've got to get either some talcum powder or some cornstarch. So I'm going to leave it like that, and I will see you somewhere for part 2. So take care. Bye.